All right, we've got the spacer plate here, and we're going to model this in SolidWorks. This is pretty straightforward. Let's see, we're going to go to File, New, Part, okay. And Sketch. I'm just going to use the front plane here. It really doesn't matter which plane we use. The It depends on what you're doing. Sometimes it depends. Sometimes it matters. Sometimes you just. Our objective here is just to make this part, right? Um, if you pan around and make sure you hold down the control key before you hit your middle mouse button. Otherwise, it's going to revolve instead of pan. I don't have a grid up here yet. I'll just show you under this. They got up these commands up here. This little windows. These little drop down menus here have certain commands in them. This one with the eyeball kind of like toggles stuff on and off, different things that you can turn off and on. And I'm going to turn on this grid right here. So, because I like grids. You don't need a grid. Not everybody does. Not everybody uses grids, but I like grids, so I like to turn them on. I'm just going to draw this basic shape, sketch it out. It's the line command there, starting at the origin. And I don't even know what the dimensions are, so I'm just going to throw the shape together real quick. I think I'm doing it right. Am I? Yeah, close enough. Pan that down. Okay. I'll put some dimensions on there. We're at 8 by 6.5 overall. So I'll get my overall dimensions in there. Well, is it 8? Yeah, 8 from here to here. 8 from. Do that again. I almost just grabbed that line, but that's not the overall. The overall is from here to here. So from this end to this end is 8. Okay, where's my distance at? It didn't click on. I keep forgetting this is. Must be it, right? Oh, my number lock's not on. There we go. There we go. And then 6.5. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. 6.5 right there. That window. And 5.5 from this corner to the bottom. From the bottom to that point. Make sure you grab the point. I say 5.5, I think so. 5.5, okay. And 6.5 up here. 6.5, there we go. All right, now we got some holes in there. 2 of them. A circle here, circle there. And this first one's got a dimension of 2.5 diameter. 2.5. And 3 from the bottom edge and 2.5 from the left edge. So 3 from there to there. And you notice I don't have to pick the center point. I just pick the edge, then I just pick the circle itself, and it'll snap to center. 2.5 right there. Okay, move that down. Move all these out of the way so I can read them a little easier. Or proper dimensioning. This is set up on some sort of ISO dimensioning, some sort of metric dimensioning style. I prefer an ANSI style align, but just leave it as it is for now. We'll talk about that stuff later. This other circle, we got a diameter of 1.5. Whoa, I put 4.5 in there. 1.5. There we go. And it's 1.5 from the top, 5 from the left edge. So 5 from the left edge, 1.5 from the top, and okay. I need a dimension down here, right? We got 2.5 here and 2.5 there. Gotta make sure you get them all. So this is 2.5. To my dimensioning command on. 2.5. Not 2.53, 2.5. 2.5. And then 2.5 right here. There we go. There it is. That's what we want. So I'll exit that sketch. And it's got a thickness of 0.125. So go to features, extrude. 0.125. 0.125. Wait. 0.125. There it is. There it is. Okay, and that's the part. I think I made that more confusing than it's supposed to be. But you'll figure it out. All right. Save it and submit it.